Watching our graduates march onto the field is always such a special moment, and I just want to recognize how fortunate we are to be back to a traditional, unrestricted graduation ceremony on Miller Field together. We will begin our ceremony with the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by Class Marshal Jonathan Parker. The pledge will be followed by the national anthem, so please remain standing.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, JD. And now for the singing of our national anthem by Senior Madeline Tolliver.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may now be seated. Now I would like to extend a formal welcome to the members of the class of 2022 and our guests in attendance tonight, as well as the family, friends, and supporters that are watching us at home on YouTube. I would next like to recognize the distinguished guests that are joining us tonight and are seated to my right. The members of the Winthrop School Committee, Mr. Gus Martucci, Ms. Suzanne Swope, Ms. Lane Petrie, Ms. Suzanne Leonard, Vice Chairperson, Ms. Julie Barry, Chairperson, Ms. Jennifer Powell, State Representative, Mr. Jeffrey Turco, Town Council President, Mr. James Lettieri, and his wife, Ms. Dawn Lettieri, our new Town Manager, Mr. Anthony Marino, Fire Chief Scott Wiley, Police Chief, Mr. Terrence Delahanty, Representative of the Fasella Scholarship Foundation, Ms. Marilyn Cinsulo, Town Council Member, Mr. Robert DeMarco, and representing our student body, Junior Class President, Mia Norris. And now I'd like to recognize the members of the administrative team that are seated to my left. Principal of the Winthrop Middle School, Mr. Brian Curley. Special Education Chairperson at Winthrop High School, Ms. Deborah Earl. Assistant Principal of Winthrop High School, Mr. Michael Capasso. Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Lisa Howard. And last but not least, our graduation assistant, Mr. Frankie Fabiano. I'd like to begin by giving special recognition to a group of dedicated teachers and staff who will be retiring this year after many years of service in the Winthrop Public Schools. Ms. Bernadette Cosley, Ms. Susan Eccles, Ms. Marie Finn, Mr. Michael Kirby, and Ms. Morris Sullivan. Let's give them a round of applause. And at the high school, math teacher Ms. Raina Aronson will be retiring after working 17 years in the district spanning over 4 decades. Ms. Aronson has consistently provided all of her students with supreme math instruction over the years. What makes Ms. Aronson truly special is her ability to strike the very difficult balance of being empathetic and flexible while maintaining high standards and expectations for her students. Her professionalism and dedication to Winthrop High School is unmatched. Ms. Aronson couldn't be with us tonight, but I know she is watching us live on YouTube, so let's give Ms. Aronson a round of applause. We are so happy to have the entire Winthrop High School faculty in attendance with us for the first time since 2019 to celebrate the class of 2022. Over the past few years, the teaching profession has changed significantly. The demands of the job have extended far beyond a specific content area or classroom, and teachers have been asked to do so much more to meet the growing needs of their students. I am amazed at how they have adapted, evolved, never skipping a beat. They have continued to provide support and high-quality instructions to all students and give themselves to our school and to their profession. Thank you to all of our teachers and support staff. Let's give them a round of applause. As I began to write this speech, I was desperately trying to think of something to talk about that almost everyone in the audience, and most importantly our graduates, could relate to. So after careful consideration, I've decided to talk to you tonight about Chromebooks. For those who don't know, a Chromebook is a special type of computer that each student at Winthrop High School is issued at the very beginning of their high school career. More specifically, I want to talk to you about the experiences of a Winthrop High School class of 2022 Chromebook. This special edition Chromebook officially began its life cycle in 2018 when it was issued to an incoming 9th grade student. Fresh out of the box, complete with a brand new charger and stylish Chromebook bag. Immediately, the device was powered on and put to work. The Chromebook experience in academics over the past 4 years have been vast. It has taken approximately 28 Winthrop High School courses. It has survived dissections and lab experiments. It has logged hours on Khan Academy, Schoology, and Google Classroom. It has become familiar with Indelicato essays, Nickerson diarios, and intense Mr. Davis biology lectures. It has completed coding assignments while listening to Mr. Beck's not-so-hip music playlist in computer programming class. It has researched Viking culture and Viking longships, and it has been exposed to superb cooking by the life skills students in the Viking Cafe. It has taken quizzes on Google, designed slide presentations, and created digital media projects. The indefectible Chromebook even survived remote learning, MCAS exams, AP exams, and the college application process. The Chromebook's had many experiences outside of the classroom, too. It has traveled to many major sporting events and has even been on the sidelines of the field, in the gym, and at the rink. It's been backstage and front row at many drama performances, including the State Drama Festival. After-school activities, class fundraisers, award ceremonies, and pep rallies are also on the Chromebook's resume. Although it was very well cared for by its owners, it has suffered many hardships. It's been dropped, stepped on, thrown, kicked, frozen, and burned. The screen has been cracked a few times, the keyboard busted, the mouse pad unhinged. And on many occasions, the Chromebook has suffered a dead battery due to overuse and not proper charging. One graduate, who shall remain nameless, admitted to me a few days ago that his Chromebook was used as a wedge to hold up the flat screen TV in his bedroom for the past 2 years. The experience of a class of 2022 Chromebook extends far beyond the walls of Winthrop High School. It's been across state lines. It's even traveled internationally. It's been on planes, trains, automobiles, and boats too. After all of its journeys, the device has been returned to its home at Winthrop High School. However, you, our graduates, will not be returning. You are now officially off the student Wi-Fi and leaving the safety of the WHS network. And as you open your next tab and click ahead, you too will be stepped on, cracked, kicked, and burned. You will be overworked and be in constant need of a recharge. And you will realize that even though you and your Chromebook have had parallel experiences, it's much harder to be human than machine. But it is your humanity, your personality, your living characteristics that have led you to this point and will shape your path to the future. Every single person in attendance tonight is hoping that you will find both success and happiness as you embark on your next journey. But it is so important for you to remember that being a good person is a prerequisite for success and happiness. So always be respectful and tolerant. Show kindness and empathy to every person you meet, and surround yourself with good people who do the same. And when you establish those real connections, those strong relationships that are built on goodwill and benevolence, happiness and success will be unavoidable. Now, I really wanted to surprise you by giving you your Chromebook as a parting gift from Winthrop High School, but I think it's time for you to leave your slightly used device to the next generation of Winthrop High School students. Success and happiness awaits you. Good luck. I'd now like to invite the Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Lisa Howard, to the stage to say a few words.
I might need the rock. Parents, family, friends, Winthrop Public Schools staff, distinguished guests, and the class of 2022, welcome to Winthrop High School graduation ceremony. I am very honored to be the superintendent of Winthrop Public Schools. Winthrop High School is a school that I graduated from just a short 35 years ago. Since then, 3 of my children have graduated from Winthrop High School, and in 4 years, my youngest son will sit right here and graduate with the class of 2026. I want the graduates of the class of 2022 to know how grateful I am to you for making my job as a superintendent one that has been filled with pride and awe, given all that you have accomplished. When I think of you individually and as a class, the words creative, kind, inclusive, resilient, athletic, humble, supportive, and driven come to mind. You are a classy, close-knit senior class that has not allowed others to define you during recent times when the influences of the outside world have been putting a great deal of pressure on you. Sitting here tonight is an enormous accomplishment. You made it. You are successful and ready to show the world what you are capable of doing. I would like to take a minute just to address the graduating class from the perspective of someone who has lived in Winthrop her entire life and who has experienced being a Winthrop Public Schools graduate and the parent of 3 Winthrop High School graduates. That someone is me. I'm aware that growing up in a small town like Winthrop can be challenging, to say the least. For years, when my kids were growing up, I would listen to the same quotes that your parents have been listening to for quite some time, and probably as early as today. For example, there is nothing to do in this town. Winthrop is way too small. Everybody knows everybody's business around here. I'm sure you can all relate. My opinion regarding growing up in a small town like Winthrop, which I realize you might not understand just yet, is that it is actually a gift. For example, you have been given the gift of crazy amounts of love and support from parents, and often parents who are not even your own. The gift of living in a safe community, complete with the over-top monitoring of the Winthrop police at school, down the center, and even at the lagoon. The gift of developing solid social skills from having gently forced friendship building as a result of going to school, playing sports, attending birthday parties with basically the same exact kids for the last 12 years. Add this to the gift of solid decision-making skills that you have acquired by having people in Winthrop constantly guiding you or low-key telling on you for every little mistake that you have made. And lastly, the gift of close, lifelong friendships, which have developed because clearly there's never been anything to do in Winthrop but hang out with your close friends and develop close bonds. All of these gifts have prepared you well for this very moment. Over the past several days of celebration, you have been honored with scholarships, awards, and speeches, where teachers and community members have spoken very highly of you. Tonight, your principal, who knows you the best, speaks of your individual successes as he hands out more scholarships. This is compelling evidence that you are ready to take the next step in your life. I have no doubt that each one of you will embark on this next journey with the same level of enthusiasm, individuality, kindness, and perseverance that has allowed you to successfully make it to this night. You are a talented group of young adults with access to endless opportunity to improve the world that we live in. Congratulations, class of 2022. Enjoy this night. It's going to go by wicked fast.
Thank you, Ms. Howard. And now for the presentation of awards and scholarships. Yep. Okay, our first scholarship of the night, the David J. Alioto Memorial Scholarship, and the amount of $1,000 goes to Ava Martello. The David J. Alioto Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Summer Talent. Congratulations, Summer. Nice job. The Winthrop Lodge of Elks Beta Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Courtney Hellander. The Winthrop Lodge of Elks Epson Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Megan Googe. The Quest in Question Club International Prize Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Victoria Aranella. Congratulations. The Quest in Question Club International Prize Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Annalise Bruno. The Quest in Question Club International Prize Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Nora McCary. The Quest in Question Club International Prize in the amount of $1,000 goes to Madeline Rossi. It's cold. Congratulations. The Sons of Italy Lodge Past Presidents Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Julia Marcocchio. Congratulations. The Raffaella Boncori Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Anastasia Panagakos. Congratulations. The Winthrop Playmaker Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Jennifer Hickey. The Winthrop Playmaker Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Daniel Tracy. Congrats. The Winthrop Playmaker Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Jolena Zacharia. Congratulations. The Sandra Stolzberg Schumann Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Samantha Galoris. The Rona Mail Town Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Juan Guaque. Congratulations. The Dr. and Mrs. A. Nathan Kaplan Health Science Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Nora McCary. The Dr. Jean DeStasio Scholarship, sponsored by Elliott Whittier Insurance, a division of Salem 5, and the amount of $1,000 goes to Julia Servilis. Congrats, Julia. Nice job. The Winthrop Improvement and Historical Association Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Victoria Aranella. The Robert Capezza Scholarship Fund Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Christopher Capuccio. The Sylvia Costonis Family Trust Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Meggie Zogazi. Congratulations, Maggie. The Robert Perry Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Julia Marcocchio. The Gaffney Family Scholarship in memory of Paul G. Gaffney in the amount of $1,000 goes to Connor Blade. The Gaffney Family Scholarship in memory of Paul G. Gaffney in the amount of $1,000 goes to Summer Talent. Happy birthday, Summer. The Miss G Heart and Soul Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Colin Jordanson. The Miss G Heart and Soul Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Mia Martucci. Congrats, Mia. And now I'd like to invite Police Chief Mr. Terrence Delahanty on stage to present the police scholarships. The Officer Stephen Aconi Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Anthony Indrisano. Congratulations, Anthony. The Officer Stephen Aconi Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Mia Martucci. Congratulations, Mia. The scholarship in memory of Detective Michael Delahanty in the amount of $1,000 goes to Declan Donovan. The scholarship in memory of Detective Michael Delahanty in the amount of $1,000 goes to Janessa Watkins. The scholarship in memory of Lieutenant Joseph Flannery in the amount of $1,000 goes to Ari Hain. The Detective Robert McFarland Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Robert Diaz. The Detective Robert McFarland Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Summer Talent. The Winthrop Police Association Scholarship in memory of Officer Charles Domenico in the amount of $1,000 goes to Julia Servilis. Congratulations, Julia. The Trooper David Green and Sergeant Ramona Cooper Scholarship from Viking Pride in the amount of $1,000 goes to Christopher Capuccio. Good job, Chris. The Trooper David Green and Sergeant Ramona Cooper Viking Pride Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Samantha Galoris. Congratulations. The North Suffolk Mental Health Armando Alfano Fund Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Maya Grine. The North Suffolk Mental Health Armando Alfano Fund Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Jessica Soares. Congratulations, Jessica. The Michael J. Mason Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,100 goes to Christopher Capuccio. Thanks, Chris. The Michael J. Mason Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,100 goes to Mia Martucci. The Michael L. Picarillo Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,111.11 goes to Zane Bauer. The Michael L. Picarillo Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,111.11 goes to Tatiana Lewis. Congratulations. The Dr. William B. Hurley Academic Award and Plaque in the amount of $1,500 goes to Emma Forsyth. The Winthrop Foundation Trade Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 goes to Jose Franco Santiago. The Winthrop Foundation Trade Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 goes to Victor Marquez. Congratulations, Victor. The Marie C. Petrilli Cancer Memorial Fund Award in the amount of $1,500 goes to Ava Bashir. Congratulations. The Marie C. Petrilli Cancer Memorial Fund Award in the amount of $1,500 goes to Jennifer Hickey. The Marie C. Petrilli Cancer Memorial Fund Award in the amount of $1,500 goes to Stefania Spinazzola. The Johnny J.V. Vassell Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 goes to Jose Franco Santiago. We lost the number. The Johnny J.V. Vassell Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 goes to Joseph Hayes. Congratulations, Joe. The Johnny J.V. Vassell Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 goes to Luca Zanelli. Nice job, Luca. The Evelyn and Paul W. Marks Scholarship in the amount of $2,500 goes to David Buckley. The Dr. Richard S. Tiselli Scholarship in the Sciences Award in the amount of $2,500 goes to Anna Eaton. Nice job, Anna. The WCAT Ron Moses Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $2,500 goes to Robert Diaz. Pete Towner CPYC Educational Scholarship in the amount of $4,000 goes to Raymond Whitaker. Congrats, Ray. The Joseph Barry Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $5,000 goes to Jessica Whitehead. Congrats, Jessica. And now for our athletic awards and trophies. The Bentley Swift Memorial Cup Award goes to Jonathan Parker. Congratulations, JT. The Wallace B. McLean Athletic Trophy goes to Mia Martucci. The Francis M. Fioretti Award goes to Summer Talent. Good job, Summer. The other Francis M. Fioretti Award and trophy goes to Peter Jurovich. Shot Pete. The Michael Arizioni Olympic Spirit Award in the amount of $1,000 goes to Joseph Hayes. The Winthrop Little League Award Trophy goes to Summer Talent. Shop Summer. The other Winthrop Little League Award and trophy goes to Joseph Ferrulo. The Edwin E. McFarland Memorial Plaque goes to Julia Marcocchio. Let's have a round of applause for all of our scholarship winners. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce the class salutatorian, Nora McCary.
Good evening, families, friends, and class of 2022 graduates. Many of you may know me, but for those of you who do not, my name is Nora McCary, the 2022 Salutatorian, and I am honored for the opportunity to speak to you all today. I've been struggling with this speech for a while. Shout out to Mr. Crombie for tracking me down at work at Shirley Hardware at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning to ask where my speech was. But in all seriousness, I feel like there's so much to say in such a short amount of time. So let's start at the beginning, all the way back to learning how to ride a bike. Now I want you to close your eyes and imagine back. Maybe it's a Sunday, Saturday morning, and you've just graduated from the tricycle to the two wheels. It's a massive step here, right? This is like elementary school for most of us, heading from the days of breakfast for lunch and chew time from the Gorman Ford Banks into the ATC. But you still got those pesky training wheels slowing you down. You still got 2 lines in the hallways, and how could I forget the nights of crying over fractions and multiplication problems at the kitchen table with your parents, who in fact did not learn math that way. We all wanted to grow up just a little faster, but you still got those pesky training wheels slowing you down, and you can't wait for the next big step, middle school. And suddenly, you're racing your older sister down the sidewalk, pedaling as fast as you can. I mean, really pushing those Disney princess training wheels to the max here. And you hit a curb and the training wheels snap off. No warning, doesn't matter if you're ready. And suddenly you're forced to go on with 2 wheels. Because now you are a middle schooler before you are ready. Well, rather, the middle school moved to you. We all squished into the halls of the ATC a little longer than we had to. We had Egypt Day alongside the children screaming on the playground. But the class of 2022 smiled through it all, and we made it. We were the first 7th grade class to attend the new middle high school. We wobbled and fell, and eventually learned to thrive on 2 wheels. So now you can ride a bike, and it seems like just yesterday that your dad took his guiding hand off your back so that you could pedal on your own. But suddenly you're in the driver's seat at the landing parking lot, and your palms are slick with sweat against the steering wheel. But slowly, with some practice, you learn how to drive. You have graduated from middle school to high school. Your parents no longer check your homework. You're probably up much later than them anyways, trying to finish that indelicato essay that you procrastinated, or that last-minute diario for Senor Nickerson. But you've made it onto the road on your own now. You were just getting the hang of things when suddenly your car breaks down in the middle of the road one day. And maybe that car happens to be a baby blue VW Bug, and you're mortified because everyone passing knows that it's you. That breakdown was the start of the pandemic for us. But much like how when your car breaks down, it doesn't mean that you stop driving. School closing did not mean that the class of 2022 stopped thriving. The class sitting before me today has been through a lot. The training wheels have snapped off, the bike has fallen over, and the car has broken down. But we were resilient. We had the capacity to recover quickly from our difficulties. The class of 2022 came back stronger. Not only did we come back stronger, we did it with a smile on our face. And it is for this reason that I am confident that each and every single one of you will thrive in your future. Now I know, I get it, the dreaded future topic. The future looms like a cloud over most of us. Some of us bluff and pretend to have it figured out, while others are just rolling with the punches. Because in reality, at 18 years old, this is only the beginning. I had this one teacher, some of you may know him, Mr. Brett Davis, and I don't want to steal his thunder here, but on the first day of school, he told me to celebrate all 365. This really stuck with me. It was the first time I had heard an adult reference the present as more of a priority than the future. And through all of our class's roadblocks, the thing I was worried about most was how this would affect my next step, how this would impact my future. We grew up in a society with the pressures of social media and technology, where we are constantly obsessing about what comes next, comparing our path to others. Are we doing enough? We easily get caught up and lose sight of what is happening right now. It is important to remember to celebrate all 365 days of the year. Celebrate all 365 is a reminder that despite the daily struggles and challenges of our lives, we need to stop living with the mindset of just getting through until the next weekend, or just hanging on until the next vacation. So use your resilience, use your positive attitude, and allow yourself to live in the present moment just a little bit more. So class of 22, my final advice to you is to value the time left with your friends, the smile of a stranger, and take in the moment, because our class, more than anyone, knows how quickly these things that we take for granted can be taken away. Thank you, And congratulations to the class of 2022. We made it.
And now I'd like to introduce the valedictorian, Daniel Tracy.
Good evening, class of 2022, family, friends, loved ones, distinguished guests, and anyone else who's generally cool enough to be invited today. Despite what it says on your program, David Tracy graduated 10 years ago. I'm Dan Tracy, and I have the honor of being this year's valedictorian. So actually, I wrote a speech for this day the summer going into my sophomore year, and I remember it very well. Class ranks had just came out, and I was so excited to be the freshman valedictorian that I sat down at my computer, I wrote a speech, and I forgot about it for 3 years. I dug it up recently, and I read through it to get some inspiration for today. And let me tell you, it was so bad. It was terrible. It was hard to sit through. But the important reason why I'm saying this is why it was bad. The first reason was that apparently, at the age of 14, I had no grammatical sense. It made no sense. I was throwing in words that I thought sounded smart, and they just were gibberish. But the second reason, and the reason why I'm saying all of this, is because I was guessing. I was guessing at everything. I was guessing at what I would do during high school, how I would feel, what I would want to express. In my little freshman brain, I was thinking, we've made it this far, so let's celebrate the future. Let's talk about what comes next. And that's exactly the opposite of what I want to talk about right now. Because throughout our lives, we're constantly measuring ourselves based on what we plan to do. As kids, we get asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Where do you want to go to high school? What do you want to do after high school? What do you want to do as a career? All these questions, they're measuring us based on what we want to do, what we're going to do. So right now, think about what you're going to do. Think about next year, the places you're going to go, the people you're going to meet, the things you're going to learn. Visualize it. Now put it on pause. It doesn't matter. Right now, none of it matters. Because life is a mountain. And as soon as we reach the peak, there's another mountain ahead of us. That's just how it is all the time. But right now, we're on a little ledge. We're able to stop, look back, and reflect. So let's do that. Let's appreciate the path that we took to get here and all the people that made it possible. Appreciate all of the teachers that you had, the ones that saw you as more than just a student, but as a person. The ones who taught you not just math or science or English, but taught you how to be a good person. Appreciate all the faculty members that you walked into school every day and they gave you a smile and they made your day just that much better. Shout out Jimmy the janitor. Appreciate all of the friends that you've made along the way, even the ones that you don't talk to anymore. They've helped you get to where you are. You would not be the same person without them. I know I wouldn't be standing up here right now if it weren't for the people sitting in these very seats. So thank you. Appreciate your family, blood or otherwise. The people that gave you the tools to start this climb in the first place. The ones who sent you love and encouragement and made you believe that you weren't going to fall. For me, my parents, my 6 million siblings. I love all of you. Thank you for all the support. And most importantly right now, appreciate yourself. Because I could stand up here and I could talk about a million things that we did. All the things that we did as a class. But that would be incomplete. Because for everything that we accomplished, there are 100 more things that you accomplished by yourself. Today isn't about us. Today is about you. So appreciate all the things that have gone unsung. All the things that you haven't got the recognition for that you did, the mountains that you climbed with no one else. They deserve to be recognized. We've all taken different paths to get here, but they're all worth celebrating. Now, we can't pause this plan forever. When we leave this field, we're going to go back out into the world. We're going to have a plan, we're going to follow it, but it can change. The mountain can get pretty steep, but don't forget to look back sometimes, to appreciate the mountains that you've climbed, the hills, the molehills, everything. Appreciate every moment that you took to get to here. Thank you, class of 2022, for being a part of my journey. And I hope that somewhere in the last 18 years, I've been a part of yours. We really did it. So appreciate every moment that you took to get here. Thank you.
And now I'd like to invite Miss Lisa Howard and Mr. Michael Capasso to join me in conferring the diplomas to the class of 2022.
Come on up, please.
Michael Mark Aliberti. Emily Elizabeth Andy. Grace Providenza Arena. Miranda Yosling Aravallo. Victoria Elena Aranella. Eric Espegu. Carlo Beretti. Chad Joseph Bernstein. Evan Daniel Bernstein. Ava Genevieve Brashear. Connor William Blade. Zane Antonio Bauer. Kendall Elizabeth Brandt. Annalise Francesca Bruno. Dakota Suzanne Bucci. David John Buckley. Ty Caden Kalinda. Christopher Leonard Capuccio. Ryan Vinod Cash. Michael Austin Chavez. Patrick Nelson Cochran. Ivanova Amelia Crespo. Alina Marie Cuddy. Aiden Ilias Detremont. Charles Francis Dassaw. Gina Rose Della Russo. Brandy Renee Chichico. Maggie Rose Doig. Eric Fitzgerald Dubuque. Anna Kathleen Eaton. L. Isabella English. Anwar Etabai. Evelyn Rose Feely. Joseph Anthony Ferrulo. Shane Philip Fitzpatrick. John Thomas Flaherty. Allie Teresa Ford. Emma Jean Forsyth. Jose Omar Franco Santiago. Trevor James Franklin. Samantha Rose Galoris. Christopher Thomas Gibbons. William John Gillis. Bruno Lucio Giordano. Megan Elizabeth Googe. Aiden Jeremiah Green. Maya Alexandra Grine. Juan Guaque Nueves. Estrella Alexis Guerra. Luna Alexa Guerra. Juliana Guzman. Ari Gato Hain. Aiden Drake Hannafin. Ian Henry Harris. Grace Conley Hayes. Joseph Edward Hayes. Courtney Grayson Hellender. Gustav Hemmingsen. Caroline Marie Hickey. Jennifer Lynn Renee Hickey. Gerald Heisa. Hajar Hayouf. Anthony John Andersano. Ariana Rose Arizari. Connor Marcel Johnson. Colin Lucas Georgeson. Peter George Jerovich. Ryan Lewis Kafori. George Christopher Lent Darcy. Tatiana Renee Lewis. Going over. Yep. I'm ready. Rebecca Lindstedt. Carlos Ivan Lopez. William Scott McMullen. Julia Marlene Marcocchio. Colette Moreno Chavez. Brianna Marie Marley. Victor Cordero Marquez. Ava Nicole Martello. Cameron Alexander Martin. Nora Rose McCary. Manuela Mejia Yepes. Gabriel Mesquite Brando. Giovanni Antonio Montero. Brandon Lee Morgan. Cooper Nauman. Giovanna Neves Emerin. Maria Noguera. Derek Narina. Emily Narina. Mary Elizabeth O'Donnell. Bruna Oliveira. Anastasia Panagakos. Julianne Page Parham. Isabella Ribeiro Pisanato. Farah Pierres Charles.
We did it!
Anna Portero. Yeah, I got it. Isabella Sarah Quilty. Bruno Rabago Duenas. Michael Anthony Racco. Nick Reyes. Jonathan David Rich. Luke Sean Riley. Elise Maria Rivera de la Rosa. Beatrice Rodriguez. Emily Elizabeth Rodriguez. Madeline Lily Rossi. Shadi Salam. Juan David Sanchez. Raquel Giovanna Scatino. Zachary James Shea. James Joseph Sicarella. Jessica Ann Soares. Michael Edward Soares. Maria Eduarda Souza Diaz. Julia Renee Servillas. Summer Joy Talent. Kyle Andrew Testa. Madeline Christina Tolliver. Daniel Patrick Tracy. Rodrigo Trinco da Silva. Tommaso Tronca. Liam Charles Turner. Jason Jeremy Vargas. Mia Alexandria Velez. Janessa Ray Watkins. Jessica May Whitehead. Raymond Lewis Whitaker. Jolena Zachariah. Luca Roberto Zanelli. Maggie Sogasi. And now for the class officers. Robert Anthony Diaz. Jonathan Dennis Parker. Declan Timothy Donovan. Charlie Marie D'Angelo. Stefania Benedetto Pia Spinazzola. Mia Lucille Martucci.
How about a round of applause for our graduates? And now I'd like to begin the presentation of the Fasella scholarships by reading the Fasella scholarship description. Those who knew Paul and Norma Fasella understood that they were people who lived simply but purposefully. After serving in the Navy during World War II, Paul worked hard as a building contractor while Norma helped others in their neighborhood. They were good neighbors and caring people. Though neither attended college, Norma and Paul saved their money to learn from the world through various trips abroad. For 60 years, they shared a devoted life together and a deep concern for the young people of Winthrop. When Paul died in February 2014, nearly 2 years after Norma had passed away, their careful financial planning and modest lifestyle had produced a sizable estate. Because they never had children of their own, their legacy now will build a future for students graduating from Winthrop High School. Though Winthrop High School is a relatively small high school with graduating classes between 100 and 150, many of the students need financial assistance to attend the universities of their choice or to graduate from college without debt. Through a scholarship fund in their name, the Fasella's Pride in Winthrop will open doors for young people who might otherwise have been limited by resources. The Fasella's example of careful planning and selfless generosity has much to offer the community as well as the larger culture. They model the importance of giving back to the community to improve the lives of our next generation. Paul and Norma's story reflects the basic but essential ideal that we don't need status or wealth to make an extraordinary difference for the future, and it reminds each of us that hard work, careful planning, and simple but purposeful living can and does translate into powerful legacy. Awarded to high school seniors who will be attending his or her first year of college in the fall, and also demonstrates good character, good scholastic record, extracurricular activities, and involvement in community work. At this time, I would like to invite Marilyn Cinsulo to the stage to present the awards. Welcome. She'll hand you the flag. The first recipient of the Fasella Scholarship at the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending the University of Rhode Island in the fall to study elementary education. The recipient is Summer Talent. Congratulations. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Northeastern University in the fall to study marine biology. The recipient is Anna Eaton. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Elon University in the fall to study exercise science. The recipient is Julia Marcocchio. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Springfield College in the fall to study physical therapy. The recipient is Meggie Zogazi. Congrats, Maggie. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Tufts University in the fall to study biomedical engineering. The recipient is Nora McCary. Nice job. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending the University of New Hampshire in the fall to study nutrition. The recipient is Mary O'Donnell. Nice job, Mary. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Quinnipiac University in the fall to study mechanical engineering. The recipient is Jonathan Parker. Congratulations. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Providence College in the fall to study finance. The recipient is Brianna Marley. Congratulations. Congratulations. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Berklee College of Music in the fall to study voice. The recipient is Evan Bernstein. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $10,000 is a student who will be attending Boston University in the fall to study physical therapy. The recipient is Megan Googe. Congrats, Megan. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $14,000 is a student who will be attending St. Anselm College in the fall to study nursing. The recipient is Ava Bashir. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $14,000 is a student who will be attending the College of William and Mary in the fall to study sociology. The recipient is Madeline Rossi. Congratulations. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $14,000 is a student who will be attending Hamilton College in the fall to study English. The recipient is Madeline Tolliver. Congratulations. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $19,000 is a student who will be attending Suffolk University in the fall to study biochemistry. The recipient is Victoria Aranella. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $19,000 is a student who will be attending Northeastern University in the fall to study psychology. The recipient is Janessa Watkins. Nice work. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $19,000 is a student who will be attending Harvard University in the fall to study mathematics. The recipient is Daniel Tracy. Nice work, Dan. The next recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $23,000 is a student who will be attending Boston University in the fall to study journalism. The recipient is Annalise Bruno. The last recipient of the Fasella Scholarship in the amount of $25,000 is a student who will be attending Boston College in the fall to study international studies. The recipient is Declan Donovan. Congratulations to all of our Fasella winners tonight. Before I invite up the class president, I'd like to take a moment to thank the following people who made this night possible. Ms. Suma, Ms. Conley, Ms. Ingersano, Ms. D'Amico, who organized the celebration. Let's give them a round of applause, please. I would also like to thank the custodial staff of Mikkel Filipko, Jimmy Leary, Jimmy Garino, and Stephen Bigley for helping us out and getting set up. And last but not least, Mr. Brian Donnelly and Mr. Matt Serino. Thank you. And now I invite Senior Class President Mia Matucci to the stage for her final address for the class of 2022.
Good evening, fellow students, parents, teachers, staff, and invited guests. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the graduation of the amazing class of 2022. Before I go any further, I want to also acknowledge the unsung heroes of Winthrop High School, the custodians, secretaries, and the lunchroom staff. For 4 years, they kept us fed, helped us get dismissed, and kept the building clean. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank Superintendent Lisa Howard, Principal Mr. Crombie, Assistant Principal Mr. Capasso, and Athletic Director Mr. Serino for all they have done for us. We are extremely lucky to have leaders like you. A special thanks goes out to Miss Kelly, who has been alongside me for these past 4 years as an advisor, teacher, and friend. Thank you for always being there. And to our advisors, Debbie Chavez, Ms. Del Solio, and Ms. Costigan, we are so grateful for all of the time and effort you have put into the class of 2022 for the past 4 years. Class of 2022. It is so hard to put into words what the past 4 years at Winthrop High School mean not only to me, but also to all of you. As your class president, it is my job to try, so here are just a few words that come to mind when I look back at our days roaming the halls of Winthrop High School. Untradeable. I know that I would not trade our days here for anything in the world. We were so lucky to have all of the great things that Winthrop High School has provided us: teachers, guidance counselors, and challenging courses. This school has given us a great platform to grow from anxious freshmen who are unsure of what to expect as a Winthrop High School student to graduating seniors who are ready to take on the world. Memorable. The pep rallies, field day, Friday night football games, sharing precious moments with your closest friends. The hockey locker room and its undefeated season, Wake Up Winthrop, our incredible drama society and the victories they brought back to the school, the March Madness tournaments, the 28-0 Powder Puff win versus Revere, and many NEC conference championships. With all of these accomplishments and memories, there is just something different about being a Winthrop High School student. I am not sure if it's the school size, the closeness of not only the students, but also the people in the community. It may also be the fact that everyone in Winthrop is somehow related, but there is just something about Winthrop High School that stands out from the rest. Unforgettable. Let's not forget when each of us were thrilled to have 2 weeks off of school, which in turn became a time in our lives when we were separated from one another for over a year. Showing the strength and character of our class, persevering through online schooling in different cohorts. We managed to get through and close our high school careers like true champions. We will all go in different directions, but none of us will ever forget the friendships and memories we made here together. Famous big screen boxer Rocky Balboa once said, "If you live in a place long enough, you become that place." Some might view that as negative, but when it comes to Winthrop High School, I don't see it that way. We have spent 12 years in the Winthrop High School school system, and I cannot think of a better place to have spent that time. I know in my heart that not only myself, but all of us, regardless of where we end up in the future, we will all take a little bit of this place with us. Because all of us may be leaving Winthrop High School, but like the words written in the gym by Coach, we will all be Vikings for life. Congratulations, class of 2022. I am so proud of all of you. You are strong, you are fearless, and today you are high school graduates. Graduates, please stand. Now may we all move our tassels from the right to the left and celebrate our graduation by throwing them in the air on 3. 1, 2, 3.